are just fun.
Okay, so direct us. What you want us to do, man?
Oh, shoot. You must think I put
A lot of
foresight into this.
like, oh, I don't know.
But-
no. I mean,
Well, I do want you guys to talk about this concept of teaching.
the individual
teaching,
parts.
Yeah, from a song, right? And then the three parts and how deep it goes and how you
It can get, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like there's bass lessons out there, there's baritone lessons out there.
But now we're connecting the lessons,
Yeah.
so there's actual intent of what we're doing and how we're teaching it. Well, let me write that down.
Well, better we record it, then we can watch the video.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
Yeah, no, that's definitely good because, I mean, that's something we've been to every practice we have every Wednesday. You know, we're talking about it and saying, okay, how do we tie it? How do we tie it together? What else can we share or give or offer? I mean, all three of us love the ukulele. We love playing. We love music. You know, but what else can we do to make people happy? You know, I mean, for us, it's, you know, we share
Because
it.
we're making ourselves happy.
Yeah,
That's,
so,
and that's the main thing.
you know,
Sometimes unhappy, but
and then we just try to think, how can we relate it? Oh yeah, how can we relate it?
But
Because
we-
I would have never thought me teach you how to play the bass. I mean, I tell you, play a rectangle. If you can play a rectangle, you can play the bass. You know, you can hear literally. But there is a
Just
science. There's a science.
it
to
ups our
playing.
game as far as being able to teach it.
Yeah,
Because we just play it.
yeah,
But in order to teach it and share the knowledge that we have, that's the connection we can make with the next and future generations.
yeah,
You know, there's a method to our madness,
yeah.
and we got to figure that out. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, and that's basically okay.
Yeah.
You know, we got to this point, Mika. I was telling them we got to this point, just connecting to people out there because I think they're ready for the next level or evolution of thinking playing ukulele. You know, there's enough of the great teachers out there to teach you the technical, but what do you do with all that technical information?
How do you apply it?
How do you apply it? Well, Miko would come to Nico's and apply his classical training, playing Hawaiian swing, playing Hawaiian standards, and how do you play in an ensemble with two ukuleles now and a Telecaster guitar who's running bass line. So those are the situations where not too many people have the opportunity to do or are willing to put themselves in that position to just say, yeah, just going for it. I'm gonna make the mistakes. You know, Miko would say, just tell me if I'm doing something that doesn't work because that only will benefit him.
Yeah.
You know, and all of us actually. Because he came to me and said, Brian, I exactly know what you're talking about. I did this gig with, I'm not gonna name names, and then they had another guitar player. Bro, he was just playing all over the place, right? He was just playing all over. I understand perfectly by hearing it.
Yeah.
You know, because he was in it in a different situation.
Yeah.
Because we were working on musical awareness hard. It's like, okay, Hale, then Bryan, and Mika. What are we doing to support that? What are me and Hale doing to support what Mika is doing?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times the volume would drop just because, so that we can push Mika's panis or solos out more. That kind of stuff. You know, it could be, this a young kid over here. We just gonna play loud and no, it's like, no, he's gonna play. So we're gonna take initiative to say, no, we gotta play softer. And then if he hears that, then it's like, okay, when they play, I'm gonna play softer or less. You know, so you learn through examples like that, but it's in real time. It's what Byron says. It's that conveyor belt mentality where you cannot stop. You're formulating all these ideas in real time, and you're making those choices, and hopefully you remember them.
Talk about that versus the ability to like collaborate, you know, on what the best choices are.
I think that's what we're doing now when we rehearse.
I'm sorry. Call my Teresa. She like, you know, I know she like to kind of jump in, but How come she always want to jump it on?
It's 8 o'clock, bro. See, I know already.
We're about to get a copyright claim.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna be off the air, for a little while. No, I think that's a good question because what we did was at Nico's, we just firing.
Yeah.
But now when we rehearse, it's actual. What are you playing, Hale?
Yeah.
So I can play this.
It's,
Brian, what are you playing?
It's so amazing to watch these two because, for me, I mean, I'm their friend. I played with them on
wow.
different types of gigs. Brian's known me since I was 4 years old, But to watch them, knowing that they played together for that long, 6 years, and here I am, I come in and just kind of, what do you guys think about doing this? Collaborate. We play 3 ukuleles. I'll play the bass. Somebody play baritone. Somebody play tenor. And we started doing it like we've told people before. We've been doing it off and on for like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
But really, in these past, since the pandemic, now we've done it for like a straight 8, 9, 10 months. And so it's now the ability to collaborate and the opportunity where we sit down. And we're actually learning, like Brian said, okay, Holly, what are you playing? Okay, this is what I'm playing. Da, 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 da. And I just look, what do you guys want me to play? What do you want me to play?
I was like, play this note. Play this note. Okay.
But like I play, I play the regular song itself, but I know there are other things that the bass can do. It's just that I'm still learning my role, my place, or in the ensemble, in the group, and so it's so easy to have them there telling me, okay, well, try this. Why don't you try this? And here's Holly. Say, here, give it to me. I'll show you. Da, da, da. I say, oh, okay. Or he'll tell me the note. Like one of the best things, and we were talking about it this morning on Ukulele Friends. We're talking about this part in the song. Can we play it and then we can show them where the da 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 paradise, bum 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 bum.
Oh yeah,
that piece.
Where?
the last verse though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
What's my part? I'm not singing.
Last
that part. That part.
night
Okay.
in the heart of paradise. And you play that, but if I was just a regular bass player, last night in the heart of paradise. I just play that. But listening to what they were doing, I knew there was something else. Then Holly just looked at me one night and said, come on, try play this G, A sharp, B. Try play that.
So you guys should play it.
Yeah, so last night in the heart of paradise. Yeah. And you can go from there. You can go to G, you can go to C, you can whatever you want. But
More color.
Talk more about what you did.
So that collaboration part, I really didn't know what to play. I knew I could just hang on the G, go back to the 5, G, 5, G, 5, G. But Hale, listening to them playing, they're moving. So I'm like, okay, well, do I just hang on this G? And Hale said, no, play this, try this. Dun, 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 dun.
So play it when he's playing.
Yeah, chromatic walk
and then
up.
play it regular, and then
Okay.
play it like how you adjusted it.
Okay. Last night
So this is straight.
in the heart of paradise. Okay, and that's
Okay,
one.
yeah.
So here's the last night in the heart of paradise. I dream. And so
Sounds so nice.
yeah, and it adds so much.
It adds drive too.
It has
It's going
drive.
somewhere.
It
It's
propels.
leading to somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
so-
like, for me as the just growing up playing normal 2-5-1, this a 4 here and there, you play a 6 here. But for me, listening to this, I'm learning there's so much more. And this is a regular, it's a Hapahali song, but there's so much more you can do because you have just one singer right there who's singing on the lead, and you can create all this harmony on everything else. And it's just I was explaining to Byron and Benny today, and those that were watching, it's like there's this next piece, and we'll share it, where we sing this amazing chord. Of course, we you do studio magic here and there, but live we can sing this amazing chord, and then you have all of this stuff in the back the ukulele, the baritone ukulele playing one chord, the tenor ukulele playing another chord, and I'm hanging
You
out
played
on
that.
a note, and
I
it's
was
just
playing
like
this.
beautiful. I mean, in fact, it's the same. Isn't it the same place? But we sing
Yeah.
in that one. Let's try that. Let's try that.
So with this, there's all subtleties that we're trying to do with just one basic structure of the song.
Yeah.
Like usually we'll sing that part, that walk up, but then we decide, no, let's not sing and just highlight that walk up.
Yeah.
So I'm not even playing the walk up. I
Yeah.
could.
He just boom.
So I'm just playing it straight, which means okay, I'm gonna take the back seat. Let's highlight that, and it's subtle. We're not telling you guys to listen to that part,
Yeah.
but we're listening and going, wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
you know.
Those, and so let's try the. So that was the vanilla one that we did. Let's try the one where we actually do sing. So our last paradise, last night in the heart of paradise, and because we're walking down.
Okay. I don't know what you stay with. Okay.
This one we sing harmony
With
together.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Last night in the heart of paradise. And so it, and
So
that,
we can play the chord with the harmony.
yeah,
Like
and then,
either.
and then just moving it.
Yeah.
But we only do that once in a song. Just the
Just
last
one
one.
time.
You know, because the song is kind of short.
It's to emphasize that one big part of the song,
Yeah.
right?
So we're just doing subtle stuff to a basic song, and that's the collaboration that we got from that.
Yeah.
Oh, let's try this. Oh, Bryan, let's try this. Come on. And then we're just happy with what we're doing. It still may evolve.
Yeah. But what you're gonna notice, Mika, whenever when our recording comes out, you're actually gonna notice. You're gonna say, "Hey, come on! I thought you said you're playing this." Well, I only play it live because on the recording, I didn't know I was being recorded, and we actually.
It's like, oh, let's run it through one time. Oh, we got
yeah,
your bass
so
part.
I did it. I
thanks.
just played it simple, but the bass part.
You could change it if you want.
Well, let's. We're good, but.
No, you could, bro.
But there, I think there's one or two parts in there where I do it, so you hear it. But like now, when we play it live, that bugger is in because it adds so much beauty. And my uncle, Tony B, he always told me, he said, "Oh yeah, good, yeah, but now play harmony while you're singing." I'm like, "What the hell? What?" When I was playing, but now when I'm playing with these guys, now I hear all that stuff. So I want to learn. Okay, how do I do that? I mean, this says like those have 4 strings. It's got 4 strings. These you can play chords. I don't know how yet, but I'll learn. Probably
That's what
this
Dr.
group
B
is
is for.
probably going to teach me how to do it. But you add all of these little things into the music that I just never thought what was
So
possible.
our focus is like on the music to support the vocal. Most groups they play all the correctness of the music in time, but we always thought we want the music to do this when we're playing. Subtleties, like that run or what I do on the ukulele and what we do vocally, because it makes it more interesting,
And there's always people paying attention to
yeah,
those
we were
little
just saying
details.
that if like 2% or even if just Byron and Benny notice, then hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
We may
succeed.
not please 99.9% because that's the general public and
Yeah.
they're not listening for those types of things, but the
that
musicians
leading
will.
is not timing, right?
No. It's just the
It's-
direct, like how we play the chords, when we play the chords,
Yeah.
when we don't play the chords. That all adds to building.
I just don't want people to be like, I'm just doing what Bryan said. We just kind of.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah.
No. I get DUI with that.
I mean, even the end of the song when we originally played it, we all played together. There's a walk down, but Herb one night was with us, at a practice, and he said, "Hey, what if you play on the one, and they play after you, so it becomes a syncopate, bum 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 bum."
Well, let's see if we can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, just straight.
Yeah. See if we can just do it straight.
Yeah,
Okay.
I forget how though.
I know we've been doing.
Because I usually play straight. Well, I only
Yeah.
play straight. Library. Did I say that? So. I dream of you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So.
Okay,
we'll
right there,
play-
right at the end.
Oh, we tag.
Okay.
Tag. I dream. And then tag it.
Yeah. Okay. I dream of you. I dream of you. That's how we used to play it.
So
and then
that's how we used to play it.
But
Okay.
now we play it like this. I dream of you. I dream of you. Yep.
Yeah.
And then we go ahead and end from there. But just that neat mix.
We
and
think it's just more effective.
Yeah.
In the groove that
yeah.
we're trying to.
Boom ba boom ba boom ba.
And it's subtleties,
You know?
We don't always
Yeah.
have to play on the beat. It's like,
Yeah.
and that's what takes the music this way instead of da 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 da.
Good fun. And that's just one song. I mean, not every song we're gonna. I don't even think it's overdeveloped or over. We put our little flair on it. Put our little flair on the song. But there are some songs where we realize it's going to be for another reason that we're playing the song, like maybe some hula music. We'll add some different kinds of chords in it, but we want to keep it a little more straight so it's easier to keep a nice rhythm to it, for the dancer. But when it's for us, especially when it's for us, we're going to do stuff that make us happy and stuff that we don't want to say people don't do because they used to do it before, but for whatever reason they've kind of gotten away from it.
It's just our take.
It's
on
our take on
what we've been influenced by.
Yeah.
The Bryans, the Bennies, the Cookies, the Jigs. All of those people who have influenced, and this is our spin on it.
Yeah.
And
It's your arrangement.
Yeah.
and the bottom line
Benny.
is.
Hey, that's my range.
The bottom line is we could be sitting and just playing in the garage, and that's why we're doing it, because we're having fun. We're enjoying what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like, we need to record this. It has to be out by so and so. All of the business side of it. It's like, no,
Yeah.
we're just doing it because we enjoy it. But now we're trying to make connections.
Yeah.
Instead, okay, this is our arrangement. So you know what? I'm gonna teach you exactly the chords that I play on that song.
Yeah.
Instead of just here's the G7, C7, F. No, I'm gonna play the F6, 9, and all those types of things, because I think the ukulele community as a whole out there, that's next level for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not just I want to play along. So no, well, I'm gonna show you how to play along.
Yeah.
And then with that being said, Hale will teach the baritone.
Yeah.
In like what he's doing against what I'm doing. So there's intent what we're teaching. We're not just going to teach you, this is the song, open your book to page 37. And, and then Kama will teach the bass to what we're doing. So there's connection there. There has to be, so we were probably
Give
going
us
to...
just like a verse, just like a taste
Okay.
Of that song.
of this concept of
Oh,
teaching.
so I think Hale
I mean,
did
you
his.
have been talking
Yeah.
about it.
Hale did his. Was it last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. Share a little bit about what you taught at your
So-
class.
Last week's, a lot of people have been interested and not necessarily comfortable. Like they think about baritone as a separate instrument, and that's wild. Like it's the same instrument. So if Bryan, can you play C 0003? Right. Okay. So if you're to find that I'm gonna hold it right-handed.
Some migraine.
For simplicity, right? We're gonna say that 0003 on the tenor is 5558 on a baritone. So if we take a chord shape that we're familiar with, you can slide it down because you have a chord for C, you have a chord shape for B and B flat, A flat. Ooh, right-handed. And once you get to 0003, you're like completely in baritone range, and you've used a chord fingering that you're completely familiar with to acclimate yourself to baritone. And it's just extrapolating that idea, using stuff that we're familiar with to get ourselves into baritone. And the workshop was called Baritone as a Second Language.
Yeah.
BSL.
So kind of that thing.
Where can they?
BSL.
Where can somebody get that?
Email me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
It's-
happy to teach
I
it.
mean, is it? But okay, so how does it work with workshops like that? You have to sign up, and it's only then.
Yeah, I also can do private lessons if people are interested.
Because it almost seems like that should be like downloadable. Like
Right. It's
So-
once you access it one time, it's simple enough that it makes sense every single time, right? You know?
It should.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like he's teaching baritone, or this is like playing a ukulele, or the four strings of the guitar, which everyone says, right? But what if you don't play guitar?
Yeah, what does that mean?
What does that mean? You know. So he made it so that what if he
Baritone for ukulele
if
players.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
baritone for
if you
ukulele
can play
players.
things on a tenor, you can utilize all these frets now on a baritone. It's the same
Yeah.
thing, same fingering. You just have to learn that they're different names for the chords.
Yeah.
Sometimes customers are like, I want to, like, they'll get a tenor. And I'm looking for something a little more rich. It's like, maybe you want a baritone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got something with a deeper sound?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Come to the dark
Yeah.
side.
That's right. We have cookies.
Yeah, so we have that, and all of us teach privately. I mean, we all teach private lessons, but you had Holly do that last week, and then I did a bass one on Monday, and in that one, I mean, I threw everything in the kitchen sink at him, and Bryan reminded me, bro, what if you actually had somebody in there who didn't know how to play? I was like, it's a good point, but the idea was to teach. I titled it U-Bass NUE style, because of course right now this is the bass that we use. We use a U-Bass, but just the style of, if you can play the rectangle. I taught them about the rectangle, or an L, then you can play a bass, but you have to know how it relates, in the group, in the ensemble, in the song. Everybody has a part to play, in this movie, and this is how you do it. Our job is to lay that foundation and hold it. I told I said this today. I think I didn't say it on yesterday, but what I said today on Ukulele Friends was, there's an old Olelo No'el. It's Oke kahua mamua mahope ke kukulu, which means the foundation is first and then you build afterwards.
Yeah.
And we're always reminded by guys like Benny and Byron. Plenty.
I know.
But,
usually don't hear it through here, so it
yeah.
must be
I
pounding.
would say that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we heard it
That was
from
the AC. Like,
I can
Benny
just
and
go outside and
Byron.
wipe my car after this.
Oh yeah,
Just with a squeegee.
car wash.
put soap.
We heard it from
So-
Benny and Byron today that that when you're building the chord, or you name the chord, or what the name is when you know what the bass is playing, or what it's supposed to be playing, and so you have that foundation. So I told everybody, you are the foundation of the music.
You're the anchor.
You're the anchor. It's just like, I think I described it early on in the workshop as, we're the drummer, but there's no drummer. So we're keeping the beat,
Tempo.
but you also have notes that you can play. So, you can follow the
pitch
music.
percussion.
Yeah. You can follow the music and you can play different styles. You can add notes here and there.
You can drive the music.
You can drive it, or you can just lay back. I mean, there's so many.
Like just playing the
versatile
root
things.
show like a few different
So if let's just say a bass player is always going to play on the 1.
Let's do that.
C. There's still a foundation to the house. It's just built different, and we'll do the. And you can do and all kind of stuff after that, and so just knowing that you can do that as a bass player, I mean, it's amazing. And how amazing it was after the thing ended, after the workshop ended, one of my Hawaiian language students, who he teaches ukulele to, and he's a friend of all of ours, this guy that lives in Maryland, Neil, he called me, he said, I'm never going to be a bass player. Hell no. And I said, why? Because you guys, that's hard. And I said, what do you mean it's hard? Because I don't think that way. But he said, no. I mean, I know I could learn it, but you just told us you sing, and you're playing, maybe you're playing the root, you're playing the 1 or the 5, but you guys are also moving all over the place, and then occasionally you got to play a harmony, in there. I mean, are you kidding me? I can pick out the melody of the song, but what you're doing, if you screw up, that chord and that music can just fall apart.
Yeah.
That's what happens
Yeah.
if you're the bass player, the
You know?
drummer.
Yeah.
The
If you're
foundation.
so-
If you're rhythm, it's
Rhythm
okay.
The
section.
singer and the bass. I mean,
Bass
it's
and
not
drums.
the most common thing.
Oh.
but-
No. Yeah.
I mean-
and I just, growing up,
Still.
we just didn't, I didn't know that because my uncles were all bass players and ukulele
sang.
players too, and they sang. So I figured, wow, fuck. Auntie Genoa said, hey, your grandma has a bass, you better learn how to play it because Uncle Gary can't always play. Oh, okay. So, and I told them yesterday in the workshop, I'm relatively young bass player. I mean, like only 15 years I've been playing, but mainly Hawaiian music 1 and 5, doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe the past 2 or 3 years I've really paid attention more to what I'm doing. And so, I've only really learned different stuff on the bass for the last 2 or 3 years, but in the last 10 months, I swear I went from what I thought was pretty good to like, what? And listening to Hale and Bryan explain it. And of course the genius over here, he just said, look, just do this. Here, let me show you. And he'll take it. He'll go, yes, yeah, that. I'm like,
That's
Okay,
what
give it
Byron
back
would
to
tell
me.
me all the time.
Yeah.
Always play with people better than you.
Oh,
play with
yeah,
people
absolutely.
way better than you. So it puts you
Absolutely.
in your place. It keeps you humble, and then you know where you gotta aim to.
Yeah.
That's how.
So because if you keep playing with people your level,
So
you
I
stay
mean,
stagnant.
we play, but that's the people we look to.
Yeah.
We may not play with them, but
yeah.
we're always like, "What you think about this?"
they come watch you guys play.
Yeah.
That's it, so-
No, but how cool is that though?
Yeah.
We're just talking about how cool is that when they come, they ask us, "Hey, when you guys playing again?"
Yeah.
Benny and I gonna come. Mika playing with you? Yeah. Okay, so, and it's truly humbling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can do something musically that warrants their attention,
Yeah.
you're on to something.
Yeah.
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 Especially Dr. B and Benny and
Big-
Uncle Cookie them and
Mika, you know this. Byron hears everything, bro.
Even when he's not looking or listening,
No.
he's listening.
he's like,
He hears
oh,
like,
this AC is an F sharp and it's irritating. Like that has actually happened.
yeah, we say we're eating Chinese food. You're like, oh, that's an F sharp. You're like, what?
There's no music.
Yeah, no. But with that strong foundation that Kama has, it allows us to be even more creative. So I don't know if you noticed the difference from when you played with us or when we play now. It's just little subtleties now we can do because we're not relying on
On
Hale
the Telecaster.
to
I don't
play
have to be
bass
the bass
line.
player.
To be two players at once.
Yeah. So now it's like, oh wait, what are you playing now?
Not
What
that
am
he
I playing?
cannot do that for
No,
all
but
of you
that's-
who are listening. To me.
you know.
He can.
Yeah.
Pick up that SG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, and then you tie it all in with Bryan, and he's been doing workshops for forever, and teach. I mean, much longer than
His
us.
hermanos was Moses
what you trying to say?
and
Whoa.
But
Mano,
it's just
Jose.
it's pretty neat
He
to
is
see it.
historic.
legendary.
I mean, in fact, okay, he doesn't even really. He knows how to play the bass. He's really kind of hiding that. I know he knows, but this was his idea to do. Wasn't it his idea to do this?
He added that, and yeah.
I would
Let
have
you
never
put that
thought to slide on a bass. I mean, I hear everybody else do it. I'm like, oh no, that's crazy. No. But we're playing a song. It's a Hale song, Legend of Lehua, and we're going. And Bryan says, nah, but man, we need something else rather than just come up, after we play, da, da. Rather than him just going to the B flat. We need something else. What about bump bump? What about slide? And I'm like, huh? So I'm deathly afraid. I don't want to be late on it because
timing.
if you're late on
Yeah.
that slide,
Yeah.
that just throws the whole thing
Yeah.
off. So, I'm thinking, and I finally, we're practicing it, and I said, oh, okay, I got it. And then they say, but it's still missing. I'm like, you guys, what else do you want? They said,
Hey, just add this note. Just add these notes.
yeah, dun. I'm like, huh? Yeah, right here. So that, so I practice. And now Ocean Kawili gave us another idea to play it in a jazz waltz.
Legend of Lehua, fairy story told, flower of the rain, as I recall.
Yeah,
I mean,
Wow,
I mean
I
that's
love
cool
that. I love
because
that.
before,
So different
and
from
you've
the
actually
other way
heard
you
us
guys
play
played
Yeah.
it
it
before.
When we
It's like a
recorded-
bolero.
We
the other
recorded
one.
it right
I don't
here.
know which one I like better, but that's really nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a little thing, and that when we played with Ocean this past Monday for a Kani Kapila session that we had, he just at the end of everything he said, you guys play that, listen to this, do this, try it. So he gave us an intro because we had an intro, but we thought
Oh,
this is
vocal intro,
great.
yeah.
But a vocal intro, and it takes you back to that time of when they did this type of music, Sam Kapu, right? And then he looks at Holly and says, okay, now because I know you guys are really the ones that play this song now, Holly, think of jazz waltz. And Holly's eyes go like this. And even us, we're like, ooh.
like,
And that's exactly
then
what he
started
did.
playing. Like,
Didn't.
yeah.
And
So-
then the rest of us, we just jumped.
Getting back to the collaboration part, it's not just us collaborating. We have to be receptive to, Ocean said, let's try it. Shoots. Not like, oh, no. Whatever we're doing is ours.
Yeah.
We got them.
Like,
Yeah.
let's try it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Mahalo.
Yeah.
Or, when Herb suggests something or Dr. Yusui suggests something, we're like, yeah.
He told us.
we
told
try
us
'em.
that today. What did he tell us? He said, why don't you guys try adding this note? And we'll try it. You know how... We'll try it when we go to practice. next
And
time,
but you have to be receptive to that. You have to be receptive to outside influences.
Yeah, for us.
For
you know.
us.
I mean, it's important because
I mean, that could go for all kinds of aspects. of life.
Anything,
Yeah.
bruh.
Oh yeah.
you don't go to the doctor to get a checkup and then say, "Anna, I know more than you." No,
Or nah.
I mean,
Nah.
they're willing to help you. Just give, and you can take it or leave it, but try it. Don't just throw it on the side. Try it, see what happens. You might like it, you might not, but at least you're gonna know.
School.
Yeah,
I
I tell you, I tell you.
I went to school, but homeschool.
School of Hard Knocks.
But so I mean, that's kind of a little taste, Andrew, in answer to your question of how do we actually do that? How do we tie it all together? And share and I mean, it's fun.
love
Like
it.
I'm
Especially
excited.
mixing in the ololo.
Oh yeah,
And,
these guys
Yeah.
are like, the real deal. So for that song, what's the name of the song?
Oh, Legend of Lihu. Or
No,
in,
hold Paradise.
In the Heart of Paradise.
Oh, In the Heart of Paradise. Yeah. So, I would teach. Okay, this is how I'm vamping. These are the chords I'm playing. The basic chords would be right. But no, this is what I'm playing. Okay, so I'll teach this, and then Hollywood teach.
Oh yeah.
Right, and then
And I hold the regular 1625. Yeah. So. Yeah. Except, that's how we originally started it. Now we only play that, I think, 2 or 3 times in the middle. Then we said, well, how can we start this thing? Then of course,
The
our
intro was
musical
like-
genius.
It's like play this.
Yeah,
flutes,
our
okay,
musical
give me the
genius
notes.
says
Da-da-da.
do this, and this is how we start the song now. You ready?
Okay,
One,
so that's
Yeah.
how we started it.
What do I
Yeah.
do again? No.
remember? Yeah.
Right, so this is the intro we do now.
Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Last night in a heart
A lot of dissonance.
of Paris. So and then and we change it.
That's
You know,
so
just-
much
just
more
the-
exciting.
I mean,
Yeah.
and it's just, you know, it's
It
a song.
builds tension and then it releases.
That's right, and then
as
you
soon as
release
you
it.
sing.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
hear his
Yeah.
vocal. It's like, oh.
And it's
Yeah.
actually voice leading too, because you get what you get is
oh.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's right there, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's, I mean, it's so fun. You know, it's so fun to do it.
It's fresh and
It's
different.
fresh.
No one else
Yeah.
is doing it.
No one else is doing it.
We're
you
so
know?
unfresh, that's why we need to freshen. We need to freshen up. Choto Miko, bro. So
You guys
And
are so
that's-
unique.
You know, but that's a unique. Yeah. But what is it good? Just unique.
oh, not good. This is unique.
But that's the other fun part of the process.
Compliment to watch
That's
out
the
for.
compliment to watch
Yeah.
out. Man, you guys sound so unique.
They,
And you wait for the
that's good
next
or bad
part.
or
Yeah, yeah.
indifferent.
You don't know.
Oh,
That's an exotic opening.
but this is our rehearsals.
Yeah.
We just like try this. I'm playing this. What are you gonna play?
Yeah.
Oh, Brian, you know what? I want you to do that. Hollywood, I'll figure out something around what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, okay. You know, it's not like everything is just Halle or
Yeah.
everything is just,
Yeah.
you know, we
yeah.
all sing, we all have our own arrangements, but it's like, what you guys think? Oh, try this. And that's the fun part of it. And then when we play it, it's like, oh, this is kind of cool playing it
Yeah.
live. Because we've done like Hawaii Theater at least twice and some other
Yeah.
virtual gigs. And we play it. It's like, it's funny because the audience, they don't know what to expect. But they're like, we can see them just
Yeah.
grooving to it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You know, because like you said, if it's fresh to us, then it's fresh. It's not for everybody. We're not the experts on what we
That's
do.
pretty fresh.
It's fresh.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I know. No, but I mean, you know, we have our detractors. We always say this. We have our detractors.
Yeah, one, two,
And
three.
three of them is us.
Your music for musicians, I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
for everybody, but like musicians really appreciate these kind
Yeah,
of
and,
Yeah.
and that's maybe that's the target audience. I don't know, because like we said earlier, if Byron digs it or Benny or whoever, then
You guys are
hey,
doing something right.
then it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's cool, man. Okay, cool. We're on the
So-
right track.
But you know, you
You know.
hit on a good point, Andrew. You know, music for musicians, because we were just before we came here, we were just talking about, you know, last night, a Kumuhula, she said, hey, you know, what about these songs? Because we asked, you know, what Hawaiian songs that you haven't heard would you think we would, you know, we would be able to do?
Would fit what
Would
we.
fit. And so she gave us this beautiful song, and really, it's a song. Isn't it? It's only 1/5, right? 1/5,
Kinda, yeah.
1/5,
Just,
pretty
you know,
much. Yeah,
well, we just heard it. Well,
mhm.
see it.
Hey, hello. This is the regular.
Yeah, all of
But this is the way we may do it.
And then I just said,
Yeah.
let's try this, and Kama said, okay, we play it like this. You can do the slide down.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Okay.
gonna sound like this.
Hey, aloha. Alkauliki. Aui kekai.
Half band, 251.
And then we keep going.
And then
And we
Kaholo
would
between
do
each
a
verse.
yeah, we'd do a kaholo between each verse, and just to make
And,
sure that it
wow.
would fit,
That's just vanilla.
I stood up. I said, "Hey,
I
can
know
you
we're
keep
gonna
playing
do
it?"
something else though.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
told her, "Can you keep playing it?" And I stood up right over there, and you know, I danced to it to make sure that it can fit, you know,
Hula.
a hula dancer.
Yeah.
So we
Because
had,
we want it for hula.
yeah,
Yeah.
we had that all last night, and then today before we got here, I asked him the question like, oh, okay, man, are we gonna get slammed if we do it? Because it's not exact. I mean, everything fits musically, you know, where the timing is good, the music is good. We're just adding a little bit of
How much are you
freshness to it.
crossing the line, right?
How much are we crossing the
don't-
line? So we don't.
I don't think we
Yeah,
are.
Yeah.
and you know, I'm
You know.
only because we're in that field. So we want. I believe in being cautious about it. But if the kumu is happy, because as soon as like that last night, we did a sample. We just did the first 2 verses, I think, or something. Sent it to her, and she gave us the heart emoji. So we figured, well,
There you go.
if she's okay with it,
Yeah.
then we go. But you know, it's always stuff that's sticking in my head, you know.
And
but
she's
I'm
a
like,
Mary Monarch judge.
yeah,
I'm not gonna name
That's
names.
giving away, but you know.
I don't think it's too much. I think it's just
No,
enough.
just enough.
There's
Enough.
still there's movement
and it's
color to
it's
it. You know,
fresh.
it's
Yeah.
refreshing.
Yeah.
Well,
And
we-
the
we
melody,
try.
what is important to me is that the melody we sing is still is still there.
Accurate.
Yeah.
And then the music does this
yeah.
It still grooves.
instead of this, you know. But yeah, we could fall.
Yeah.
Sing to it.
Yeah.
We could all fall back and just do traditional, typical Hawaiian trio stuff.
Which is
Yeah.
what we tell people. Well, at least I tell my students. I said, it's very hard to embellish and elaborate on something if you don't know what it actually sounds like. You know, because at some point you're gonna have to play it. You know,
you
the
gotta
regular
know,
way.
you
gotta
have
know what
to start at the
you
foundation.
have to start at the foundation.
You have to know that.
and then
Yeah.
you can build. And
Yeah.
that's the fun part of us learning a new song, or maybe something we've never done before. Like I wrote some stuff. We're gonna do this song called Willie the Mina that we
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
really practiced yet, but it's a song that my uncle did years ago. My uncle Anthony recorded years ago. We just don't know where the recording is. But
you sent it to me, though.
no, I did. But
Your recording. of it.
yeah. But I think in that time, yeah. G.
Yeah.
Willie the Miner, Willie the Miner, Willie the Miner says aloha, like from every tree in Honolulu. A sentimental bird that you have heard from day to day, from the morning's early dawning. He greets you with a friendly warning. Wake up, you sleepyhead. Get out of bed and fly away. Yeah, so stuff like that, and we're just learning the basic. This is only the second or third time I've played it on the bass, because other than that, I'm playing on the ukulele just to show how it is. And so once we learn that foundation, then we can elaborate on it. But just his recording of it, I mean, that thing was nice too, because
There's all kind of stuff going on everywhere.
they came from that time, and so we're trying to recreate it, but make it our own, which I know we will. So but that's the importance of knowing the foundation, what it is, and then you can always build upon it. So that's fun.
I tell our students a lot. There's a lot of great teachers who teach you how to walk. We're teaching you how to hula hoop and walk.
Yeah, that's
Right?
You're
doing something totally different.
Yeah.
And it's because we enjoy it. We're not the experts on this, but collectively, we're just having fun.
I think you guys might be.
No. I mean, no. There have been many other ukulele collaborations out there, and we just do it differently. That's just because we just do it differently. We're drawing on all our ike kupuna, so to speak.
Yeah.
And with limited egos, collectively, we're all picking and choosing what's best for the group or for the total package.
Yeah.
It's like building. It's like that next. Like you're taking, like the tradition, and you're just putting your own stamp on it, and like for the next generation, giving them like another
Something else too.
Yeah, it's building on.
See, Mika, you were in ground zero about with us.
And he was, and at that time, Mika was already a fabulous ukulele player.
Yeah.
I mean, he could
Yeah.
play the crap out of anything. But when, I've heard him say it many times, all those times he went, and then it finally was like an aha moment, like, okay, I don't have to play everything I know. I sit
Lay
back.
back. It's easier.
and,
It's three of us.
I
Stop
play in
proving
the
himself,
ensemble, and then occasionally they tell me, okay, Mika, go. And I can fire away, but then I lay back and we listen to what everybody else is doing. Musical awareness, to me, is right up there with knowing what
sorry.
notes, what notes are on each string and in each fret, because you can know everything that's here, but if it ain't here and you're not listening, it's just mishmash.
You just look smart.
Yeah.
I mean, but
trying to show off instead of
no, but that's
listening.
no
Yeah,
fault
yeah.
of anybody.
I mean,
that's
it's-
just how it starts.
Yeah.
We were all humbled. The same
Oh,
way.
boy, yeah.
We were all humbled.
And some of us severely.
Some of us continue to be humbled,
Man.
but that's how we learn, right?
Well, it's hard for somebody that sat in their room practicing these licks for hours and hours to get out
Mika's standing
and then
right
not
there,
show them.
Mika-
You know,
Mika's
it's like
standing right
I want to. You know, it's like how am I just gonna back up? You know, but
there.
yeah.
No,
yeah, yeah.
so he was one of the few guys who would say, "Nah, I want to come, I want to learn," and he has, you know, and that's we appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, we appreciate
No,
that.
thank you. I mean,
Because
giving
a lot
the
of stuff that
opportunity.
I share because guys like Benny, Byron, and Cookie shared with me.
Yeah.
I mean, I sat in Cookie's living room many times just watching him play with my mouth on the
What did we borrow from Uncle Cookie? What did,
Which one?
Yeah, there are so many. There's
No, so
different-
that the Red Sails arrangement.
Oh, yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
a lot of those chords
him.
and stuff is like
That's right.
I took it from.
Can you
Yeah.
play the long run? Let's do the front of the song, and you play the long run, the the chromatic one.
Oh,
The
Where?
the
Oh, yeah.
okay.
We the whole song or where you want to go?
Yeah, just at that
Red
part,
Sails.
that part.
right? So you bring us in.
Yeah.
I don't go back. Do you want the intro?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I meant. The whole song.
Oh well, I mean, we're not gonna do
From
the
the
whole
beginning.
thing, but yeah, from the beginning. Red sails in the sunset, way out on the sea. Yep. So you hear that? I mean, that's and you think
Like-
you don't have to do that. You can just sit back.
I could just play vanilla.
But I get out of the way. Holly's out of the way, and we just.
I heard that
dun,
when
dun, dun, dun.
that's when involuntary swearing just kicks in.
Yeah.
Like, mother, son of
I mean, you can you just hear it, and you're like, oh my gosh, that fits. That's perfect.
And that is part of the Ike Kopuna where they did those things way
Yep.
back when,
Yeah,
way
the
before
Kupuna
us.
knowledge. I mean, that's as Benny and Byron will say, they always say, you're not playing something that somebody hasn't played before. It's just you're applying it to what you're doing, and it's done. It's when you play it. That's a key. It's
yeah.
when you play it.
So we're
and
not
how
playing
you play it.
carbon copy.
Yeah.
We just think, well, I remember him doing this, so this is how I'm gonna apply it to this song, or this is how he's gonna do it to this song, and then we just feed off the energy that way. Yeah.
I love that. I mean, you can feel your stress melt away as you just descend.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then again, the music does this.
And it fits the song. When you think about the song itself, Red Sails in the Sunset, a Hapa Holly song that talks about, this lady going out sailing, and coming home or coming back, and the fiance says, hey, we're getting tomorrow, we're getting married tomorrow, and after that, you ain't going sailing no more. And so you kind of have this lull, like da 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 da. It's like, oh man,
you
but
feel like that when I do that? Oh, just,
well, But I mean, it just like
Feel like
Andrew
getting
said.
married again.
Yeah. No, number 3. I'm good. But it like Andrew said, there's a mood. You feel the mood of the song, and that until you hear the rest of the song, you really don't know if that's something foreshadowing. Like, is it going to be bad or is it going to be good or fun? But it's just something that kind of relaxes you and said, okay, hold on here. Here comes the rest. Take a deep breath and go. But when he played that one time, I mean, this one is a wait, what you play? When I hear Holly go, what you play? I mean, that's a sign to me that
I look at him, I go, bah, cookie among.
yeah,
Exactly.
That's a
You know?
straight cookie among, man.
And I was hoping like this, like, Holly, don't tell me to play any other note. Just let me just the one note. That's all. So,
No,
What?
so yeah, getting back to the teaching part, we're gonna teach you exactly how we played it,
yeah, and why, Yeah.
the choices we make.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that my stomach? Am I gurgling?
Or is that the?
Whoa.
It's coming through.
Is it rain? Still raining?
I don't know. Corey came over here and everything.
Yeah, Corey did it.
What's Corey did?
Corey did it. You know, that's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You guys might have to repeat a little bit of what you said.
Yeah. No.
I forgot what I said.
Just like 30 seconds prior.
Yeah.
I don't know what I said.
Well, you know, Bryan get the gray hairs for a reason.
Like, start over. Let's just
No one
start
under
over.
80, Mary.
No
Yeah.
one under 80.
No, we can't.
NUE.
We're talking
No one
about
under 80.
we're talking about that slide, you know, coming down, and then how I said, the what you call the mood, you know.
The
it
weight
puts you in
limit
a-
over there, I think. Maybe.
Weight
No.
limit. Oh, how is that? How is it weight limit?
Hey, I'm on the same paneling as him, okay? It's not a... Shit, never mind.
I'm aware of my weight. I know I've gained weight. You don't have to state the obvious.
Hey, round is a shape,
Round
okay?
is a shape.
Round is definitely a shape.
I'm round and I'm proud. You know, round and I'm
There you
proud.
go.
But
There you go.
you know, so you know that kind of slide that we do in Red Sails in the Sunset, it kind of just keeps you in that mood. Like, okay, something's coming, good, bad. We don't right know, but hey, take a deep breath, relax, and let's find out. And we do it right at the beginning of the song, and it just adds. And when we heard it for the first time, I mean, I heard it, but to see Hale go, what did you just play? Because Hale,
That
you
have,
know,
that particular run has a very significant... Like, there's a signature to that.
Yeah.
That I went,
He
oh,
recognized.
I know where that's from.
yeah,
And then he's
Yeah.
like, Kokiamong boy.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you know, there are musical idols, you know, and friends, you know. I mean, of these two, I'm the one that least knows Uncle Cookie, but I've watched him play forever, you know. And just to,
With Uncle Harold and
Oh,
Auntie
yeah.
Helene at Halekulani and...
I mean, it's just amazing to know that there, you know, I take pride in knowing that we're able to at least carry on a piece of what they used to do, because, you know, probably stuff that we're doing, they'd probably say, if they were egotistical people, which they're not, but you know, they'd probably say, what he's doing, I'm forgetting already. I mean, it's child's play. But I mean, for me, you know, they're so happy that we're picking up the mantle and saying, oh man, boys,
I don't think so.
sounds.
Because you guys are doing something different too.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
different. We apply it to how we are today and the music of today.
It's our interpretation,
Our interpretation
of
of it.
So
But
already-
knowing that we have those concepts that or those styles that we can depend on or draw from and put it in, it's like, man, that's kind of
Yeah.
cool. It's kind of cool. But yeah, you're exactly right, Andrew. It's our take, you know, now on doing it. So it's totally fun. I mean, I enjoy it. You know,
I look
really-
forward to rehearsals because
Yeah.
there's something that's always new that comes out from the rehearsal, something fresh that comes out from the
Yeah.
rehearsal.
Besides the food.
Yeah, besides the food.
Did somebody say food?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's the only thing you guys post.
We have rehearsals, but we only post the food of the rehearsals. You know, see, look.
No.
I just want to like take this over here. I actually wanted to do this for the last half hour.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry.
But it is. I mean, it's, you know, it's.
And again, we just enjoy the process because we're not gigging live as much as we would
Yeah.
like to. We're not traveling as much as we like to.
But it's
so
ironic for us not having done that much. I mean,
we're getting
we
busy.
already have people booking us for weddings next year, booking us for trips as soon as we can go. You know,
So-
and we really,
Oh, I
I
miss
mean,
traveling.
yeah,
and we appreciate that.
and we appreciate it. You know,
You know.
but hopefully they enjoy what we do and how we do it. You know, and
And part of it is we're built to travel now.
yeah.
Instead of just going to say Japan or wherever just to gig. Oh, you know what? We can offer workshops too.
Yeah,
We can make use of our time there.
yeah.
I mean, we're all willing to do that to work and you know
Between meals.
between meals.
Well,
of
you know,
course.
you got to eat.
only
You guys will
only
be
four.
as busy as you want to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's you hear this a lot, being able to pivot, and we're pivoting hard as far as okay, what can we do?
Yeah.
What's out there? How do we connect what we're doing to what's out
You
there?
would not believe this. This one, sitting here, I mean, Hale and I, when we see Brian's call, we think, okay, what idea is gonna come? Because we don't have rehearsal today, so it's got to be an idea coming.
Something else.
Hey guys, listen to this. Listen to this. Da, 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 da. I mean, just the stuff that comes out of his head. You know, I
He's
think to myself
BSing
like,
with himself. It's called
Yeah.
brainstorming.
you know, yeah, BSing with himself. But it's so neat to hear because really the only limitation is us and our time.
Yeah, like,
You know,
yeah,
because
yes,
every idea that comes out, literally, we could probably do it. You know, we just got to figure out how, figure out the when, and chance of you know you'll never know. But it's always something to do with, you know, hey, you know, we got this, but man, what else could we do? And because knowing, you know, we're gonna be moving ahead, doing this, somebody else is gonna come along and say, well, I can do that, da da da. But we're gonna be 5, 6, 7 steps ahead. That hey, that's fine. And we encourage people. Hey, go ahead. We're waiting literally for the next group of these 3 ukuleles that try to play it like how we do. Because there have been people out there that play different ukuleles, but just we don't believe like this. But it's just fun to see who's gonna come out and try it next. And we encourage it. Say, hey man, have fun. If that's what you like, have
That's the
fun.
main thing.
But just know that we're if you're doing it to try and take our job, that's great too. We're gonna be doing this, and that's not a boasting thing, but we're just always
Here,
thinking.
I'll give you no.
Yeah, we're just always thinking ahead of what else can we do to share our love of the ukulele and music, you know, and frankly, Hawaii. I mean, this is our
Basically.
home. You know, this is
you
what
guys are
we
teaching
do.
people to do what you do. So
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
but
so-
it's the silver lining in the pandemic is we can connect with people all over the world now.
Yeah.
It's not just what's that, Reed?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
right.
well again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did I roll?
Wow.
Did I roll up my
No,
windows?
right? You don't
It's
hardly
like- it's like
ever hear from.
It's like an guitar
And if you
PC, yeah.
if you
That's
hear
what I thought it was
it's
first.
Gone, yeah.
It's,
We don't got that here.
there was flash flood though earlier, I think.
I saw that
But I
at
didn't
about 2
But
o'clock in the
that's-
morning
people on the
yesterday.
mainland are like, oh, are you guys complaining
know.
about weather?
Rain.
Yeah.
Oh, rain?
That's
Guess what?
melted
It's
snow.
negative 3 degrees right now.
Yeah. We hope you all are safe.
We don't have heat. We don't
Yeah.
have water.
Yeah.
Hey, talking about a mood change and chords having that kind of effect. Why don't we play the end of Red Sails?
Oh. Okay.
I think you guys
All right.
heard the ending.
Yeah, but
This-
maybe that. Yeah.
Just
Okay.
the tag. The
Yeah.
Red Sails in the sunset.
I'm trusting in. Okay.
Okay.
Do red sails in the sunset. I'm trusting in you. Oh wait. What is the words?
I don't know. You
Wait.
sing it.
Red sails.
You want me to correct you? I don't know.
Home, bring her home safely to
me.
Yeah. Bring home safely to me.
Oh, it's that boogeyman chord at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that.
So
I got a lot.
the song is in the key of F.
F.
We end in G
G
sharp.
sharp.
Because the last chord I play is the 5/7 of the G sharp.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it sounds like this.
It's all Chinese.
Yeah.
Because it originally it resolved like this.
When you play the 5 of the chord before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he said, no, stop right there and then just play it. So it's like this.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know, I mean, it's a simple
good ideas.
concept, but not so simple because you just
Oh, it ain't
you don't
simple. No, it ain't.
expect it. You know, I mean, it's become simple now to me. I'm thinking, okay, well, what are we gonna do on the next song, guys? Let's just do this. Let's change key, random, do this.
It's like when
But,
people, this
yeah.
is so simple. It's like,
Yeah.
No, but I mean, the theory part, it's super simple. Because the last chord I'm playing is the
Yeah.
5/7 of where we're going to resolve.
Yeah.
So,
But when you hear it applied, I mean, different. And of course, you know, most people would, you know, you got a guitar player playing the same chord as the ukulele player, just maybe a different voicing. But no, these two, they're not playing the same chord.
5/7 or is that a 6?
well, I mean, it's like, yeah. And then it resolves to this.
Yeah.
But it's, instead of playing So instead of playing a 3-note chord, I'm playing a 4-note chord, the 6/9.
Yeah.
Let's
And then
start
what
from
do
the
you play?
very
Holly?
beginning. What does that even all mean?
Yeah, yeah,
You throw out numbers, and I'm like, yeah.
yeah. And so you know, we tell people.
Good.
They have private lessons. And
5 and 7. I know those numbers.
Yeah,
It equals 12. Oh,
yeah,
Oh, hey, if you add them together, yeah.
yeah,
There you go.
5 and 7.
yeah.
I understand those numbers.
But it's so, I mean, it's so fun to do, like Holly said, you know, the mood, talking about mood, you know.
and it's always just about the music.
Yeah,
It's always like we're sitting there. There's a round table. We
yeah,
socially distanced, kind of like this. I have an amp with a small board. We plug in and try this, and then we can just feel the energy go. Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep that. Okay,
Yeah.
let's practice. Do the ending. Da-da-da.
and we make sure we record it, so we
We-
record it a little bit. So okay, we got that just in
So
case.
we record it so we
forget,
can listen.
but-
He sends it to us, or I send it, whatever. And oh yeah, so we remember for the next time.
Yeah,
Like okay, but then the week goes by. It's like I'm thinking of all different ideas. He's coming up
Yeah.
with intros and different ideas.
and I'm worried about like, okay, what are we gonna cook, man? What are we gonna
We're like, wow, hot dog and
And
onions, bro.
I'm just hoping that I can remember what we did last week, even though I'm the guy recording, because I listen. My wife will tell you. She's like, no, he come up practices like he's there playing, you know, and this and that, and you know. But she says, babe, you only playing dun dun dun. I'm like, no, I'm not. I gotta prove to her. I'm like, no, I'm moving. She dun 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 dun. I'm moving. You know, but it's
hey, I
it's
got
so
a question
fun.
for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody that's visiting Oahu, 5 restaurants to eat at.
Oh,
What kind of food?
Yes.
no matter whatever.
Yeah.
Well, of course, you know. I mean, I'm partial, but I'm gonna say you gotta try Zippy's at least once.
Hey.
I you know, I mean that's still a go-to.
I
but-
think I
but-
agree. I agree.
But
I
you know,
would say,
other
yeah.
restaurants.
I like the one in Aiea.
The
They got
the
great
upstairs one.
poke and
Which one?
sashimi.
Where?
Oh,
the-
the fancy one, the
Zippy's.
sushi restaurant. Huh?
The one by
Oh.
the bowling alley.
Yeah. The one you go upstairs. Remember, there's.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You know, they
Yeah.
got an awesome sushi shop there.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
the guys from Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
Where's that?
Yeah.
In Pro City? Or
Yeah.
IKEA?
The Pro
Yeah,
City
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pro City
right there at the
Zippy's.
bottom.
Zippy's?
Yeah.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you too young.
Um,
I know.
Just joking.
Zippy's. What is that?
I would.
Nah,
I
that sushi's
like
bad.
Really?
I mean, I really like Italian food.
Yep.
You know, so every time we go to we have Paisanos, which is in Manoa, but I also like at Ala Moana Asagio's, you know. And I know people will say,
They
well,
used
that's
to
too
be
much.
here, too.
Yeah.
Or no, we still
Mililani?
have
Mililani,
Mililani,
yeah.
yeah. And I mean, I for me I tell everybody, well, do you like Italian food? Yeah, go there. Yeah, this and that, go there.
Yeah, they're great.
That's what I mean, when I see Italians eating there, I'm like, even though it's
veal salt and boca. That's what I.
yeah,
that's my
yeah, yeah,
go-to.
yeah. But that's one for me. I mean, I don't want to take a. What do you guys?
Because we've got 15 different choices.
Yeah,
right
I
there,
know.
We
Okay.
don't have enough time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just
So-
tell you, I'm still a Rainbows fan. I mean, you know, I'm still a
Rainbow
Rainbows
Drive-In.
fan.
I know a song.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a rainbow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's something else.
How's
And then
Papa Ole's.
Highway in, but Papa Ole's, because I used to live in Laie for years, you know.
Bah, the short ribs,
Papa Ole's.
peanut butter.
I love that place. Yeah, drive out to Hauula, Papa Ole's, you know,
Ooh,
and
peanut
people
butter rolls.
don't listen to me when I say, oh, peanut. Oh, Andrew,
Yeah.
that's going to be our field trip.
Okay.
I was just about to say field
Yeah.
trip tomorrow.
We played. Come on. So we played out there. We played music out there, and Uncle Seagull, who part owner owns a place, you know, he made us food. So we're thinking, okay, we see this bag, you know, with 3 stacks in it, so we're gonna split the bag. Oh, no. This is one. We got, you know, more coming out like that. Like what? They loaded up
Bruh.
food, and
Like-
then they bring just one box for each of us, and it's got these peanut butter. We call them peanut butter rolls, but they're rolls with this creamy peanut butter and this sauce. I mean,
It's like if a Cinnabon and a Reese's cup had a baby.
Oh.
that's what it would be. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it's so delicious.
So good.
You know, it's so
Ah.
delicious.
Yeah, recess.
And the food, like I tell
my favorite
people,
period in
people
high
ask me,
school.
what's my favorite plate from Papa Ole's? I always say, oh, roast pork, and they say roast pork. They say, yeah. Well, you ever tried it? No, I'm gonna order something else. Okay, let them order it. I order the roast pork. Come out. That's Kalua pig. I said, oh, well, I mean, that's roast pork. You know, but the way they do it, and then that gravy that they put on.
Yeah.
I tell you, you know, I mean,
Oh, you got me
the
on
place, yeah, it's
Oh, gravy, bro.
it's good. You gotta
Is
have it
it
with the gravy.
The,
It's so
the
good.
one like Haula. There was the one like what
The
is
strip
it?
mall.
IPA or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
place.
yeah.
Same place. So they're
At the
actually
end
right
on the
next to
Tomorrow's.
Domino's.
Tomorrow's that.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's.
Yeah, Tomorrow's is there. Yeah, so they're right next to
Oh,
Domino's, and
It's worth a drive.
it's
It's worth
it's-
totally worth
no
the
matter
drive.
where you
you
are.
know the food
Especially
is
if,
good.
like me, you
But
live
the-
halfway there.
The peanut butter, the peanut butter rolls. I mean that people just go there for that.
We
Yeah.
went there. I mean, we set up the gig. It was like we didn't even know if he was gonna get paid. We didn't care. We was gonna eat.
Yeah,
That's the
No,
thing.
I'm serious, bro. I was like,
The food.
and then what they fed us. We
Oh.
like each bag had like 3 plates
Yeah.
inside.
yeah,
Had Hawaiian food.
yeah. We
The
had some
rolls,
desserts,
the
some
pipi
rolls,
cola.
some the pipi
The
cola. I mean, you had all kind. I mean, it's so good. It's
Okay.
so good.
That was 2, 3. How much?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay,
No,
well,
I mean,
How's Helena's?
oh,
Helena's.
oh,
That
Helena's
was gonna
good.
be on my
Yeah.
list.
Helena's good.
I never. I always
I'm
see
done.
it on
Go-
like
go
TV
early.
and-
Go early before lunch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Helena's
Hawaiian
good.
food too, right?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
They're
yeah.
Super
There's
good.
like
The
this
pipi
one-
cola.
Hiley's, there's Highway Inn.
Yeah.
Barron's,
Yeah.
and Waikele.
Oh, Highway Inn, yeah.
And what
Helena's
is
is my go-to though.
what is the one on
I missed
Bishop
the
Street? I mean,
$25
the
plates.
People's is it People's Cafe or what?
Oh,
what the-
bruh, if you go to People's Cafe, just order the lomi aku and put limukohu inside and put tomato inside and put onion inside and just ask for a bowl of poi and enjoy your life.
Yeah.
That's all you need, bro. Seriously.
Instructions.
Yeah.
I gotta take notes.
Yeah. For me, and I mean, I like pho too, but you know, I mean,
Ooh.
Yeah.
you know, I don't. Almost every place I go to eat pho, always good, but you know,
Yeah.
the Vietnamese they tell you that.
Well,
no,
since
we
we
like this one, we like
since
this
we're in
one, we like this one.
Wahiawa, I would say Dong Yang. I
Oh,
would say
heck
yeah.
yeah, Dong
Hosing,
Yang, Dong Yang, kidding me?
Shige's.
Shige's.
That's like old school
Shige's.
Yeah.
Simon and
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. You never had chicken.
they open it.
last year. Yeah.
Oh no, they closed.
They
just
closed.
now. No, 10 o'clock. But I think they closed. You know, I think they closed at 10.
Oh, what? A,
Shige's?
Don Yang's meat jun is great.
Oh
oh,
yeah.
That's the go-to.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
If
I
you're
mean-
hungry, that's where you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
What did you bring? The
That's what he brought. Meat jun.
was it
Me
me
Jun?
Jun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I brought posting the. Those are the go-tos. I mean,
Yeah.
What
A lot
else?
of get Thai Village.
Thai Village. I like over
Hey, I still love Mililani Restaurant. I mean,
Hey,
Oh,
I
if
find
you
it-
ever
bro,
wanted one
man.
mountain
Oh,
of food per
talking
person.
about
Oh.
gravy.
For real.
That's like side street.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
side, that's
street.
another one.
Oh.
Side
Side
Street.
street.
Yeah.
So sorry, we
It's like
passed the
chicken
5.
on
But,
steroids.
We
Yeah.
went 5.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
the
why
pork
I
Corey,
went from
you know what I
level
eat?
2 to level 10 real quick.
Yeah.
Damn. Side street.
I order the mixed cutlet with gravy. So it's chicken cutlet and pork cutlet.
Yeah.
And then they give you like 5 scoops of rice.
Oh, yeah.
And I just
Well,
fill
you
up
know,
gravy
you're a
everything.
2-bowl special.
Oh,
honey.
that's
You know,
right,
you-
boy.
Yeah, so
Love
yeah,
that
those
place.
are all hidden. Well, not so hidden anymore, I guess.
Yeah.
But our local go-to places.
Yeah.
I
If you're
guess.
in town, for like good after-hour Japanese food is Sushi King.
Oh,
Sushi
heck
King is
yeah.
good.
Oh, sushi.
Still,
King.
still a
Yanagi sushi is good.
Yanagi
Yanagi
is really
sushi.
good.
That's where all the Waikiki
Yeah.
gigs.
You know what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
My daughter takes mom and dad, you know, takes us to Kayla takes us to it's at Ala Moana. It's not sick. Is it sick direct? No. It's not Gen or Jen. It's the other one that you can kind of cook your meat and everything down
Isn't
at the
that
bottom.
Shibuya?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
one.
it's the
Shibuya.
Shabuya.
Oh,
newer place,
man, I tell
Yeah.
you, that place is good.
A Shibuya?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, town center.
You guys have one?
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Right
That
Right across
place
the theaters,
is
huh?
so
I heard a lot of
That's
good
the theaters.
things about that place.
You know what I like is that, you know, sometimes some places you go like that, after the AC is going, you start to see like grease kind of like build up. Like, oh man! But
There's a layer
over
there.
there, no. I mean, it's
What's wrong with
it's
Greece?
good. Well, I'm packing plenty right now.
Insulated.
Yeah, insulated.
Like
But
to keep it slippery.
yeah. But I like it. I like that place. That's become actually one of my favorite spots, especially if my daughter is playing. Are you watching, honey?
And it's like you can.
No, Dad.
What's good about like hot pot or like shabu shabu and stuff? It can still be very healthy depending on what
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah, vegetables.
Eat a lot of meat.
Oh, no, it doesn't
Vegetables.
have to be,
Yeah.
though. It doesn't have to be.
Also, it doesn't have, at the same time. Doesn't have to-
Yeah. Vegetables. What? Oh, yeah. You can. I guess you can bring a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just straight up.
But
oil.
but yeah, food. I mean, man, we could go on. I think.
So that's our new series we're going to start doing,
Yeah, mele. What is it?
Mele and Mea Ai.
Mele and mele. Yeah,
my next
mele and
brainstorm.
food. Yeah, songs and food.
What's that? A couple
Music
weeks
and
ago?
food.
Yeah.
I mean, people do that, but
But you could film it like at the restaurant, eating and talking about music.
Some people, believe it or not, they tune in to us and to our rehearsal periods, or they wait. They know Wednesday comes, so they're looking Thursday or Wednesday night to see what Bryan is posting, what we ate.
really,
We have
always
yeah.
do
Oh, come on. He's being modest. We have literally people. They enjoy our music, but they're watching. What did we eat? What
Yeah,
did Keith?
I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, Brian's breakfast was pretty healthy this morning.
Yeah. Oh,
no,
yeah.
you know why, bro?
Got a balance.
I gotta keep
you
people
gotta
honest,
balance.
bro. I gotta keep people honest. These guys know I eat that almost every day.
Yeah.
I don't post it every day.
Right.
But that's why I keep people honest.
And then he says, "Oh yeah, but here's my lunch." We see. Oh yeah, that was good last night. Oh yeah, that was good. That was
Yeah.
good. That was good.
No, I buy the organic blueberries from
Yeah.
Costco, $7.99. I buy the big oatmeal and I put, healthy New Zealand honey.
Yeah, you just make sure all the other stuff you eat during the day, it'll all come out at some point.
Balance. It's all about balance. No, but I mean, I walk a lot.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
you have to. People always ask, how come you're not 300 pounds? Well, that's part of the reason.
Yeah.
Gotta balance it out. Huh?
You gotta
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't always work. But
Hey,
hey,
Herb was kind enough to introduce. What was it? A couple months ago, Kalbi
The
bacon.
bacon.
Oh, Kalbi bacon.
how is that, bro? Kalbi
pancake
bacon.
and
That's just
waffle.
ridiculous.
I can feel the heart attack.
Pork belly is already
God.
ridiculous, and
So
then
good, yeah.
you turn it into a Kalbi.
Kalbi bacon,
so
bro.
good. It's like, it's
Yeah.
Brown sugar and shoyu glaze on
Yeah.
top of.
That's the only warning for those of you watching.
Every bite.
Don't eat it every day.
Why?
Every once in every once
Kalbi
in a while.
bacon, and it's like thick cut pork
Yeah.
belly.
Yeah.
It's not gross too when you eat it. You eat it and you're like, whoa,
It's
got
good.
that
Shouldn't be
from
like this.
the-
Pancake and waffles? Oh, what's it called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Pancake and
Waimalu.
Yeah.
So every bite you gotta cross a day off your calendar, because that's
Subtract a
So
day.
many days you
Subtract. Subtract. like,
one less day I'm living.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
It's brutal, man.
Okay,
But
oatmeal.
it's so good.
Sick.
Pork belly,
Oh, anyway,
oatmeal.
balance.
And my wife learned how to make this thing we call guava koi.
Oh.
So it's lily koi butter mixed with guava jelly. We do guava jelly. So she learned how to make from our sister-in-law's sister-in-law in Pune.
But you gotta
To
bring
make
for
that,
them.
I gotta bring. So I gotta remember to bring it so you guys can
Ah.
try. But get
Hold on, I
her-
gotta wipe
You
my
could eat
drool
that thing
from-
on
Yeah,
a
oh.
sponge. It's good. Bro.
no, because it's a family recipe. We just
This,
make it
bro.
and give it.
You could
Yeah,
eat it on a
This right
slip.
here, bro.
So we will, we'll make sure that's something next time we come we'll bring
Lily koi
But,
butter
uh,
and guava,
guava jelly. But it's one of those things where Herb forgot. We couldn't connect to get his, and this was. Oh no, I think I'll go deliver. So, hell no, it ain't going to show. It ain't going to end up
You're,
over
you're
there.
speaking to my soul right
Yeah.
now.
He's tearing.
But
Look.
it's so,
He's crying.
it's so good.
He's crying.
Like I showed them, I said, no, you can eat it on anything, whatever. And did I put it on the apple pie or the
Yeah,
Yeah?
I brought
I
apple
did.
pie
Lina
one of the
Lina all the
rehearsals.
time.
or the Lina Lina too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I said,
mean-
bro, try this on your apple pie.
It was good. Yeah, it's so delicious.
I mean, literally butter
Metformin
itself.
sales just went up.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I tell you, it's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so look out for Mele and Mia I from the three of us.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Decoy butter.
Something fun.
Oh man, it's been
Something
a while.
fun.
Well, I mean, we do that anyway.
Time I'd be like asking you to film. I want to film it.
Okay, shoot.
Hey, that could be
yeah,
another
yeah.
project.
Papa
Andrew, you
Oles.
I mean,
Papa
that sounds
Oles,
like
there you
a
go.
lot of fun. That would be a blast.
And it's so local.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
local.
Yeah, I smell another food.
And
Local
I-
food show
I
coming.
think the
Andrew can be the producer.
they
Mele
would
and Mia.
appreciate- the restaurants would appreciate.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Especially now, you know. I mean,
Okay, let's not broadcast this then.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Let's get started first.
Yeah.
No, but
But,
Mele and Mia, bro.
yeah.
Serious?
Yeah,
I
man.
just told you that today.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yesterday or something.
We can
like
call
that.
the show "Local Kind Grinds." just joking.
But yeah, I watched that show, man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know, right?
Oh, man.
Yep.
You know.
Freaking Sam and Lena, man, the places they used to go.
Well, my man. Yeah.
Missed that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we add the element of music. Could be ukulele and Mia.
Yeah.
Should
Yeah.
really do that though.
Yeah.
Like especially now,
I
like
know.
highlight.
No, so
the
it'll be
local
ukulele and
restaurants
Mia.
Yeah. It's
Connected
like,
with-
once things can open up a little bit. And,
Yeah.
You know, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we hope even at
You watch all
even
the
at
applications to work here.
yeah, even at tier 3, you know, we think that's because I think like at tier 3, 10, right? So even that, you know, that'll open it up a little bit more, and that might
Pedal
just
party,
be the
bro.
perfect,
Pedal
the perfect,
party, man.
yeah, the perfect time.
I'm waiting for that.
You know?
Waiting.
Pedal parties.
I'm just waiting.
Hey,
Yeah, you guys should come.
I know you guys are doing some recordings with Imua.
Yes.
Mhm.
Do you think like I could just
Come on.
to one of them just to
Slide
like
in
just
the
fuck in on what
Tuesday.
I,
Tuesday.
Next week, Tuesday and Thursday, we'll send you the time. We'll
Afternoon.
send you the time to this. Yeah.
I really want to just kind of like watch it.
Because
watch it.
oh, he's like
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Let me
He's
just tell you
different
this.
than most.
Yeah.
I mean, I ask him if it's okay, but I mean.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
just
no,
sit
no,
in the
we'll
corner. I'm
we'll
not
check.
gonna, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't
let me just tell you,
wanna
Andrew.
bring to work a little
It
bit.
was so amazing because you know earlier I talked about how you know we didn't know we were being recorded and we just went through our song that we're going to record that day, you know, and then I was saying we were just talking as they were going in and doing their part and stuff, and I said, oh yeah, man, I missed that one note, you know, and I started singing it, da 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 da. In literally 20 minutes, when they're done, come back. I said, oh okay, well I can go do my part. He said, well, do you want to? I go, well, but I missed the note. He said, oh, what do you mean this?
He put it in.
He fixed it.
Yeah, yeah.
So he took comma's scratch bass line.
And that's what
that's what he
you're
used?
going to hear on the recording, you know, which, you know, I mean, I've played it so many times and it's a little more vanilla than how we play it now, but still, I mean, it's enough that it still drives it, you know, and you still got these two bouncing off of each other, the ukulele, so it's still nice. But the fact that he was just listening to us and what, you mean this?
Oh, there was a vocal part. I said,
There was a vocal part
No, I
too?
said, hey, I'm talking to Kama, and Imu was sitting there. Hey, Kama, you know, I think it would be nice if you hit that note instead of slide up to the note.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah. And then he's like, oh, you mean like this? Like,
He did it.
Wow.
And I'm like,
no, but it's the efficiency and the quickness that he does. He's doing it right there.
Yeah,
So
it's
by the time
amazing.
we leave, we have almost like, we have all the pieces, and he said, okay, take a listen to this and tell me what you guys think. We're
Yeah.
like, usually it takes like days or
yeah.
for the engineer or whoever to send us something back. He's like, no, I'll email you. What you guys email?
Yeah. And literally, we walk out to our cars, we got it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, let's listen to it.
Yeah.
Let's each make notes.
We make
you know,
our
like at
notes,
103,
send
I
back,
think this,
yeah.
da. We send it to him. He corrects it.
Then we take another listen.
And he takes another listen. Then
There was-
there's some things we need to do in studio
Yeah.
that we feel just because. But other than that, it's
I mean, it's a way different.
and it's a cool guy. You know,
Yeah.
if you guys know him more.
I mean, he's a
just
ukulele.
cool.
I mean, he's a
Plus,
musician too. So you know.
He's a
He's a master.
Yeah.
But he's an
And he's
unreal
also
musician.
Not a jerk. I mean,
No.
he's super nice.
Super
No,
nice.
and he- yeah,
You know,
again,
open to different ideas.
The ego is like, nah,
Yeah.
he's
He-
there to help or
I
do
mean,
whatever.
If anybody could have an ego, it would be him. But
You would never know.
Yeah.
You would never know.
And you know, the song we went in to record, that one, In the Heart of Paradise, he never heard it before. Never heard it before. By the time we were done, he's outside on that, what I always call it, the church keyboard, the church.
Oh, he's playing Fender Rhodes.
Yeah, and just adding in, I'm like, what is this? That's
I mean, he's not unreal. He just was playing up
Yeah.
to the, like, wow, cool.
And then when we talked about that, that ending harmony that we play. Of course, Holly added in a couple more parts, but he's saying, I forgot. I couldn't even understand what they were talking about. So, we got this. Oh, you mean this? Yeah. I'm looking at him no freaking clue, man. I don't know what something's flat, something,
That
this,
guy is
sharp,
blessed,
that.
man.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
good. And he knew early on that that's what he wanted to do
Yeah.
from high school.
Yeah.
He wanted to play music.
He told me his mom was a lap steel player.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Auntie Pam.
Yeah.
50 years, yeah?
Yeah.
Or it's a long time.
Yeah. She's Kihoalu, everything.
Yeah. Good
So he has
musician.
good genes.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we play that song then?
Who's that? Paradise.
What am I singing?
Maybe we can close this out with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mahalo, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Mahalo,
Next
Nui.
time.
See you next time.
Next week.
Next week.
Next week. Yeah. Ready? Here we go.
That's with all the voices, the last
yeah.
vocal harmony. But there's not 5 of us to sing it.
My dumbass is standing over here, like, oh, your ukulele is loud. And I look, oh, it's plugged in.
Yeah.
I want one. Oh.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last night in the heart of paradise, I dreamed of you. The moon and the stars above you, they beckon me to you. Oh, you are an angel from heaven above, but the dawn came out too soon. Last night in the heart of paradise, I dreamed of you. Last night in the heart of paradise, I dreamed of you. The moon and the stars above you, they beckon me to you. Oh, you are an angel from heaven above, but the dawn came out too soon. Last night in the heart of paradise, I dream of you. I dream of you. In the heart of paradise.